Ebwapa. Would treat vaginal infections. And I feel say menstrual disorders and I feel say bad odor. Nina. Tremendous capsules in a bed one man. Namo Somodiano no Mochefano no. Kingdom Herbal Center. Or ye mo bibiano. Na ye money memena so or solve problems in my aim. And it's in memano. Ye pay ye Kingdom ginseng power capsules. Now man also pay ye tremendous capsules. Near this yes ye home. Near boy home by sin a bay bibia. Ever to ye come pa. Yen my ye pedu to the Yanko ye Kingdom Herbal Center. I will yo kind she drug lanes. I want to be to me a coniaco pay to an office or your pharmacies in herbal shops. Bia. Who pay the atom Sabekebi Wahono. Our number is in here 0597 298 855 0597 298 855 and officer here 0559 761 144 0559 761 144. Now we need a Kingdom Herbal Center for Indian Common Kingdom or see no challenger. Sama mena baba. And ye chepam sa menka ona dani den nyina the entire pam no guso aye pam. The show ne the show me nyina no to say yes. Chepam okona nimie pa. And nti en ntome na oni chepam enkodi nkomo. Na chepam say Ontario over the weekend over so nyo bi pam Ontario ma express. And as say say bi so pam Ontario na koyie ma. Wedding apesa wo ko engagement. And I feel so yes say bi year apesa wo ko 1 year anniversary yeah whichever way it is occasion bia me patron down wani na ko eye chepam ho e san say chepam o pamatare ma to say yes for 2 year pa chepam wa awoshi market ahonom no wo identity nteme na ni nkodi nkomo the numbers in here 0206 837738 0206 837738 I wish market on Sabekan ye chepam. O friend so beba no afi oba be susu. Otimi pam we no no san dia bro. Customer care is key. I didn't know say oh ye custom tailoring. Chepam. I will for the muntia. Yes san say as I say your two books no. Akwada be ho dia. Na your books papa watermano. Na dwimu bebie na ye books papa watermano se bibia betimi akoyie na ye books papa watermano se na no ate se na dwimu ebio to akola na okasa no division so ni nyina your best brain publications honor sesa woko enja wo for no monte menka me ka chiro open books papa to ama ye wo ba no your best brain publications necessary woko. It's your time and Uncle Bito. Your man or more a JHS no. Almost textbooks in Ibini. A year mathematics 7, 8, and 9 combined. Your integrated science 7, 8, and 9 combined. And you want a year career technology and also 7, 8, and 9 combined. Social studies were all and a religious, moral, and education so hot here. And also 7, 8, and 9 combined. Nigna Ubenya were BBP. Make best brain publications. Jack, get in term. Now question and answer today. Am I a year in Quadano GHS today and to be it comes with a phone application. And in term and Aquape integrated science and ICT, mathematics, and also question and answers. Nina won Sabeka, and I was a social studies, religious and moral education. Nina won Sabeka. Question and answers. Our hall. Sassen or more SHS no. Most of the one and also comes with phone app. They can call mathematics, integrated science, English language, biology for SHS, and also government for SHS. Nina our honum best brain publications. I didn't hear an internal no munkudi come on. Nursery for nos mudi new literacy for nursery 1 and 2. Literacy numeracy for nursery, and also my early writing for nursery. Phonics, and also picture and reading and coloring for nursery 1 and 2. In our hall. ATN in terms of copy and primary for na KG4 day in Aba. KG4 day no our world are people for KG 1 and 2. In our hall. And in terms of copy our numbers in here 0507 200 200 057 200 200 And after so 0241 520 946 0241 520 946. Now when Madam from BBP, a best brain publications. On your Mundi in common. On my head office no Pancrono, or more best brain. I was a bed road. And I face no branches in a more blue accra, Tamale Takradi, who Sunyane Kofrudia. I yes, she also. Any baby be a Mubia, and one Sabacomo. And the other time I will for Namonko Binto. 51 minutes past the hour for yes, 7 meeting. And a man signed soon for Kojo Preko Dankwah. From now to 9:45, we know the baby this you may deal with Kessben. Maakye and I de every war and in painful so a better yepa na ye di enkomo and a while Mohammed or a member of the National Communication Directorate of the NPP and was also a spokesperson among the new Patriotic Party campaign a transport committee or better say and then my own honorable Nicholas Amankwa homeboy Menfi East of the NDC so a better nafe and they don't come on in ashisha so what I mean 92.9 FM Kessben Accra 92.9 FM or cycle a honum and a walk ye ne a teleso office na a walk circle no and a adjacent traffic light nasi honoma and a walk and into bra 4th floor when Sabeka you Aseda Twin Towers and then a building no yellow and blue building tall building is circle no and no emu and a Kessben 92.9 FM ye walk. In term na also over to me Abahana Bedi a year in Sawoso ye and then on DSTV channel is channel 364 and then on Go TV a channel 121 and then we also live at your Facebook Kessben 92.9 FM Accra Kessben 92.9 FM Accra on sa ebe kan wo hono and then we're on live at TV no so Kessben TV also on sa be kan text messages and also WhatsApp message na for fani na bra making kan ni na so amane and pay but Facebook no comment like page no na fi share mame share the link na fi no yendi enkomo ye pa yeni enkomo na fi yenko doctor Siama from C4C Liver Specialist Hospital no 18 enkomo na fi no yenhwe ye health segment no aye de ebro no every single morning ye de bro sin ebe wa pomuden ehun enkomo so ebi hian ye pa doctor are you ready ewa homa no so doctor me mo ache e mo akwa aba eba Kessben 92.9 FM so na fi so ye Kessben TV so me gidi ye so honam bibia aye bokode
Oba dia daro maminia ejo so anope me gidi se also ahoden wo ho pa
radio dom me so me hu ye pa iguso nkakrakra na enra comment na me nya bi pa yeah and it was positive basically all of them looked positive it be a very very positive if you see questions are omo pese omo hu de ntia na maybe wo ho any say omo ye but indeed me no more chat no they were able to tell me so okay umomo that good explanation into what you say into ma especially the also no fanta no I mean he came back and he says what you say or bet try so bejai na what to me I a new change on that particular win but manager pa so at least why very consistent with the health segment OTA na fe no or ye de say any de fata me so yeso da se pa se bi wo man ye ntifo any ye listeners na hwefo nyina no omo so munya sa pomodin no eho enkomodie ye pa na obi so nom cake odi cake any eye milo eno no pa no na o kan na se na asa tono subisa nti ohun se ondi cake ni milo no onto aso no mu ana se nko nyai na hono na me se doctor be chirem enye me no so cake any milo
me pancho we dia yenchim bebre kra onjai kra combination anoding combination anod na be high can glucose level sugar level bibia be koso
okay
yeah be koso
okay all right and then me show so tipa ntino what ni pa dog na no pay dey na wo maye me ni say obeto so maye ne ye no mana na me na me bisa say ye nyina na say ye kwaje mana health wise is it advisable say ye nyina na say ye nyina ye kwaje
yes bra me da say no pay I think say common na your energy drinks
exactly that's a trotro for the no any taxi drivers you know the mindset is say me no na menya hoden a drive me nya hoɔden ayɛ adwuma for the whole day ɛne yenoma by this time yakɔtena choba ye boom pa ne abenkwan ne enye easy dog omo no address omo issue my why yesterday wa
yes on the first one I think say you can't go into the gym the idea is to help burn some calories or fat to help keep say be fit and healthy. Now Mr. say any compulsory or mandatory say the only place I'll be that result in any gym because there are so many ways to exercise and I say keep your body active without necessarily going to lift up heavy metals or going through all those regimes in the gym centers, me believe in calisthenics, and calisthenics is mostly about the body weight training, where how your push-ups, your pull-ups, your squatting, just to see how I carry weight, of your body, it really helps. The bisu digital workouts, until you will feel do yoga be koso screen as well. And now some YouTube here. You can also start doing mild aerobics, breathe in, breathe out. Or muscles no in oxygen enough. To your high intensity interval trainings be your cardio in nature where environment with take a crowd and to make a be just some break walking, with cycling in your nature, in your environment. Oh yes, and also improve circulation. You don't necessarily have to go to the gym. Recreational sports, you may be a football. Say in your time now, a kobo kakra, a boa with the circulation, and my sharpness, adrenal, alert. Swimming, one of the major exercises. Ultimately, exercise one entire part of the body. Functional daily movement. Our robot is a manual yard. We feature the whole kakra. A form of exercise. If you are away, or proper kakra, you asa dancing is also a form of exercise. So the basic thing is that kind of in out of the oxygen and carbon dioxide. Now burning some of the calories in the body. So a near compulsory say. Every routine be a young Kojo command idea. So after so any obvious na health wise, advice I will saw because we do now or the drugs who are on or hypertension or other conditions be a who here say or go through that kind of system of lifting heavy metals. A bit to me at the shock near how for a circulatory system anymore. It be so age a factor or arthritis. Now, come mama, near Masoma, why you do be brain, near the stress about the two go to do we see any other parts of the joint. A bit to me, how Abrel exercise, no basically, in 1 year is to lose weight. Into 1 year, now I shall diet, so with the any also with the any coins, so with it. And compulsory, say, was a change now, or call gym and sign away to me, put you on weight, or lose the weight, or look fit. The basic thing, I say, make sure, say, only de late, only de main the brain. Now they are normal walking, jumping, dancing thing. I will feel and also so ebwa. Yes, that's why I believe when they say, yeah, dear, you need a day now. You beat to media exercise, no, unless you are a high lawyer. Now, or the boy, into lawyer in this case, buy energy drinks. Any animal drivers, motor riders, field workers, athletes, who be or no purpose or exercise. Me know me, you know, you're office for the whole week. Sunday, do our person kobo ball 1 hour beer. No aqua energy drink. Now I know the aqua kobo ball ne pacho. You are robbing Peter to pay for the long term. They say what your how to organs also. It's say energy drinks need a brewer. A contain there from a stimulant. Your amino acid room, your sweetness room, your vitamins room, but do not in artificial form. A bit is a stimulant say. You see a broad class of psychotic substance. You can use a psychotic. Now they say, yeah, dreaming ejuma. It alters the brain chemistry by artificially manipulating the pathway of network or neuron transmitters into adrenoquinine and called it produce energy, or they produce certain hormones, or they produce certain dopamine at a certain level for you, or my body ni be active, we be alert, active. We be very, very cautious with what you are doing. But how they say artificial way how I dream it's a stimulant need the brain on the central nervous system, which has to do with your brain, your spinal cord, and then the nervous system. In this case, nervous system parasympathetic nerve and a sympathetic nerve. Nerves are a boy, digest the boy, sharp and alert to escape dangers. When which is Ritalin, adrenaline, ecstasy, these are all special stimulants. It be energy drinks anymore. The long-term effects, they said. It me the adenosine receptor antigens it me say the way our body it me produce hormones aboa krama woda until we be insomnia and that home be the amount a effect of myocardial infarction just so akoma no muscles no it be problem and pump moja palpitations start to wa na you must show akoma no boy tentem bebre akoma no rhythm no crash anxiety ebem why to say bibi ba so na obi kura ye oboni bi because adrenaline are altered with all this artificial stimulant it means say adrenaline in how we see coordinate if you are not see already amino acid we need the proteins to build the muscles. Into some of the energy drinks, maybe the amino acid that hold egum, the artificial one, the L-carnitine, the taurine, any of the account. Then so how I want to say all these things also cause severe damages into our neurological system. Sweetness, I hold the frafra, the patch of sweetness, the end product in carbohydrate, sugar, and you see how to say excess sugar or carbohydrate in the body cause insulin spike and subsequently leads to high levels of diabetes or sugar level. It may cause fertility and other problems in Naba. So energy drinks are the long term, they say the liver problem, the kidney problem, some of the severe complications of energy drinks. Some of the damages are estimated to Nipedianos.
And what the FMU pa, and indeed is a good lesson. I can't wait for tomorrow. Radia Domna or the Ochana Eche, Yabesa Atwaso, Ewahono. But say these kidney issues in this anemone no me ba ASC for Sia, me GD is a further education, and when drone checkups in Amenia or
oh, senior, Oba de Adaroma, C4C, Jumabia, a fan of Nipediano. Say, what is a liver specialist organ, a system, and as a hospital, and interest a liver non quani. There is an explanation to that. So, liver no Sony Mujano, so there was a bois, no moja causing Kobe, and it is all kidney problem, more, say a yakuma problem, and I say, open cholesterol level, now cortisol hormone level, stress level hormone, cholesterol bebre, upekwanya, be fashion money in our bafoma, pacho twana mona brasi for liver specialist hospital. Yari bia so would they drosu, Safin Ashasi, we Cape Coast Green Hill opposite Addison Square Garden. I'm going out of base in the Central Region branch, Kessia Power, Hokumasi, a Josuka Mojati Junction, across the Adenta SDA Junction. Myself. The special promo no go so jumanti baby our biano branch bia do ko bia for check up obenya special discount now kai say do on so friend live to no boa e ma obre bo no kenya no e metimi wash out all this efia hodwet na oni pedua no say energy drinks na one on for so many years e dey how bi brewa now so mpo say e dey how be brewa onya live to no be kenya bre bo no ametimi yiwe nyine free ni pedua no mu zoom lion function of brebo na koso ntimesro of anambe 24/7 within Accra free delivery for Livo to Nuguswa Air running 050 00 40 331 050 00 40 331 and that's 050 00 40 328. Your international number is a very active ufra and also +316 879 855 84. Kai. So, bread boy, own quan to be Kenyan with Livoto. Nakai said, C4C Jane do any treatment plans, Nedi. Tina DB Casa once treated forever. treated. Senior, and okay, that's the brain.
Meso Medasepa, Yene, Dr. Esiamani, and Unity come from C4C Liver Specialist Hospital, and on the health segment, a time check. It's 5 minutes, past over 8 in the studios of Kessben 92.9 FM. And then, Yebedin Komo Yepa. So, the majority leader and a press conference accusing the minority said they are really prioritizing publicity over accountability. Don't be so much and say MPP for no in parliament no omu pede de omu pese yen kikane obi anti bi. I say instead of some better ne accountability ne ebu akonta yie no omne bibie ni a yen he yen fa media mbre mu na bibia nkomu e de enti na ma no e kasa. So yesterday omune the Bank of Ghana governor Ishiaye ma omudi enkomana ne so omudi no the demand was that anka ebeya anka enye no eye public na anka media embetina mu bi eno na minority for no a request for, but indeed enye any government official and as a government jumedi bia and as a ekubia neba sebi ye ni maybe say ewo public and as a bibi. So Yebedi Sadia no ho enkomo ye pa me back on this particular matter. Yebedi ho enkomo ye pa Bank of Ghana versus a minority and majority in parliament as to why indeed it was done. Your friend is saying I mean, na media no any who be closed door. No yebedi ni na ho enkomo. Me kwa humana so na me ne as always and all time my favorite prophet when it comes to elections. Make a prophet Ma Dijibrel or line also meneno ending como director of elections and IT the National Democratic Congress and ending como. So I have in front of me info analytics, global info analytics, a survey dibium aba, and it's very interesting how the survey no echo idea, especially when it comes to the chairmanship of the NDC and then who leads the NDC come 2028. I won't come on and I be this and prophet our line so Madi Michel Eba Kessben TV so now for Kessben 92.9 FM GDS be aboko there.
Kojo Mijo so be
aboko. Yeah, the radiasi. First of all, I have gone through a global info analytics ne almost 77 pages of ne survey back to back. Meaning so what should be there?
Kojo nende kawamentia uti for any washo for no pay.
How much also?
My who aspects of the pool now.
Okay.
What say if you are managing elections and it may be a way no. Say bibi ba you find time to look at it.
Sure.
Doesn't mean say you believe in it. But also guys you for what so I've seen aspects of the document here.
Okay. Now, the angle that I'm interested in has to do with election or electing the chairmanship of the NDC and the kind of names that came through. So, what I see in front of me, one question that Obisa, and his questions are very straight anyway. For instance, when he says, do you agree or disagree with the suggestion that Esiedun Ketia, for instance, should stay on as chairman? Now, the one that I see in front of me, which I went through since yesterday, it looks as if the survey is now positioning chairman Esiedun Ketia as the one that people believe that he should still stay as the chairman. I'm looking at it from here, April 26 to July 26, even though we are not in 26th of July, but that is where the 1 month, thing that he's doing. And so far, 61% say Esiedun Ketia should still remain as the chairman of the NDC, making him not one that was once upon a time leading on one survey that positioned the same Esiedun Ketia as the presidential candidate. And indeed, when you go through very well, from January, it was 27% when people said, Anka Onye presidential candidate. Then in April, it shot to 29%. And then in July, it reduced to 27%. What do you make of this?
Could you? I think that anytime I speak on the polls, especially on the Musa Dankwah's polls on internal elections, my advice to him is everyone to keep his integrity if he stopped doing polls of internal elections.
Really?
Oh yes, it was. My advice has been to him like that. If you want to keep his integrity, he should stop doing this. But also, the Equal Party affair, we'll discuss it. This pool on the buy, it's one of the pools that I think that he has not thought about to say no to be one. There's no fact backing what he said.
Oh, Madi.
I'm telling you, see, I'm interested. Who read the document, you know? Well, see, the sample size for this pool for the chairmanship, 5,500.
Yes. Yes.
When you say NDC delegate, just about 8,000.
Okay.
So it means that we pool almost all the delegates of NDC. Wow. He doesn't even know the data that is going to contest NDC election. Who is going to vote? In fact, this is the first time I make this say, Obi pools. The sample size is about 80% of the data will be used to elect people. What do you say?
Yeah.
Every time any pollster do its polls, the sample size under 30%. Because what I say, people were engaging in 20,000, almost they were talking about their views out of the 1 million, no, more direction where they are going.
Yeah.
And NDC delegates, just about a little over 8,600. And OBC only there were 5,500 of them. That is one. Two, as we say, any that have no delegate that will vote for the people for the chairmanship. Any side delegate, you know. I think they may delegate constituency election nomination to elect our constituency executive, who will be the delegate to elect our chairman and national officers.
Okay.
So delegate the Ben and no more Kasaye.
Okay.
Kojo. NDC need delegate. As characters we speak, the NDC is yet to open nomination for the constituency to elect our executives. So who did he engage? The 5,000 or engage? Is it that those 5,000 will remain as executive?
Okay, so Madi, my main deal is that can I see here? What it means is that so currently almost here and whatever it is, election is going to be done. How was Global Info Analytics so sure that Nippon on any Dean Kobono will still come back as a delegate around that time, the same time again?
Simple question.
Okay.
Simple question.
But granted, say Nippon on baby Ukraine is a person not once upon a time a delegate around that same time now on any interview, because as we speak, they are election is not done, so they are still delegates, whichever way it is.
They are not the people who will vote. Until the persons have been elected, then they have the authority to say, Metro Mawe, what they are saying, it is already aware known. It is a Kuwa program. Munye Kuno. No back at your Kuno Webe leader. Munya members of the Kuno, but will be out here about this Webe leader. You see, it could have saved him. Said Nankaya constituency elections in V. Then he comes out. But could you be the MPP national elections next 2 months, September?
Yeah.
What are you doing on the post? They're very you, but we're in December here. Who's that mission?
Okay, more than near December, right?
December.
Yes, September, August, yeah, September, August.
He spent his whole time doing MPP primaries. I'm what they say. I'm saying but my advice to Kojo Dankwah to stay away from internal elections polls. Well, yeah. Also East. When we are now looking for a champion, say we say. when you understand Ghana election.
But Maakye, again, I still want to push this thing and let me understand what. So he's spoken to almost about 5,637, if I see the figures right, or 55,000 that you're talking about. And he's saying, these are, and Osha tied to Nordiama.
What is the percentage of the sample size of the people that out of the 5,000? What is the percentage?
Osha sample size now 5,637. Sample deployed into 16 regions, and then his sample method was probability random sampling. Confidence level was 99%. Margin error was plus negative 1.7%, and then a period of interview was 8th July to 14th of July 2026. That's what I see in front of her.
The margin of error no is about 200%.
Yeah,
because delegate, delegate only 1%. Because the delegates are not the who you know. He's going to engage branch executives and NDC members. It's what I fear. This is what he did. Sure. Who used 5,000? It means that in OT he spoke to all delegates.
Okay.
Okay. Who you see the way now? And also of course Savannah. Savannah we have only 6 constituencies. It means he has spoken to all the delegates. I hope I'm making sense here.
Yes, I'm getting you. Because what I see again here, so I say second NDC delegate tracking pool. What it means is that he has really spoken with delegates, and the argument that you bring in is that delegates are no Mukodinko. Why are you so sure that they are even going to be there and all that? But moving forward, somebody will suggest that once upon a time, Musa Dankwah has been the darling boy of the NDC. He's done a lot of surveys that has really gone down well with the NDC. Not long ago, your main man, the Dean and escaping Mrs. here, operations at Jubilee House also came. Mustafa Bandi got thank you, Rich. And also by dealing with Musa Dankwah to make it look like the Oyeno so Enshada Nkoye. It look as if whenever these things are done when it comes to the NDC, as a tension kakra abem, as a Munshada, as a Musurubisa no.
No, Kojo, I've been on record to make it clear, say, many for Nejuma Awoye, when it comes to general posts, Awoye. But I've always kept cautioning, say, you should stay away from internal elections. And my position, in fact, he has once responded to that. My position say, they didn't make a say no. Say if somebody who understands NDC delegate, you won't go and talk about say 5,000. I wouldn't even say. In fact, it should be the details and breakdowns of the regions. So on here, to tell you say he has spoken to 2 types of people who will be our delegate in the constituency. In the region, because our constituency delegate plus a man or senior plus all the other people, they are about 35. Only 35 from each constituency. Maximum low. Kojo?
Yeah.
So what do you say?
Matthias.
So my problem is we have no problem with him. But I'm saying they cannot hold you to the end. And one can stand the credibility. That's what we are talking about. I'm not talking about Juma effort. For the Katu Kojo. And for the Kitu so big as I don't go 5,000 Akasa. But I'm saying I only want to get educated. Someone me post. The delegates they cannot hold 100%. Be able to do 80% of that delegate to use for a pool. You can do that and can declare on it.
Okay. So if what we have now, what he's done, clearly, hypothetically, I will
not do anything. What do I say? But I'm saying that at the ground that we are talking today, the grounds in which we are having this debate, is wrong. the data now we use and the what the publication no, making it look like I have spoken to NDC delegates. It's wrong.
Okay.
What does it?
Okay.
It's totally wrong. Don't use those words. Gambling. Say, say gambling. No, that's anybody would think about it. In fact, it's the best time that you could have brought this post out if you have elected our executives constituency.
Okay.
Then now it means that you know the delegates.
Okay. I understand that angle where Sanka you delegates elections in the BBA na okoye there. Then you would have come back with a different argument, Meboa.
It will be a different argument. That's what I'm speaking here because the data now work out what they can and but those who have whether I have given this one me a problem. This is entire election. Then this will elect one chairman. Okay? And then this will elect a flag bearer. In fact, one of the things I saw in the post, which I read, I want to understand. When we hear post, I believe it's a in this pool.
Yes.
So when he was engaging those delegates, they said they didn't know that as well was chairman, that chairmanship is good for him than the presidential. Kojo.
Again.
Me say, come now, we engage delegates to ask them the chances of us saying Ketia. If let's say it's so. Those people didn't know guys that I said in Ketia and the chairmanship Yaman and same presidential. They didn't know that one.
Okay.
I was about say rich. Maybe say 1 year host. Host that me target 1 year host. But Kojo say debut. I say rich is the best thing that he can do for me. And your production. Even though you are doing a samples of your friends say host.
Yes. Yes.
But who knows the debut than Kobe producer? So if I'm doing that if I'm coming out, I'm not coming and say Rich is leading the child to be the host. I hope you understand me.
Matthias, but Prophet, isn't it a matter of maybe what the public is calling for? So once upon a time, chairman wanted to announce was starting early class up as call for presidential ambition. He really wants to move on from chairmanship to become a president. So then let's find out from the public. This one was from the public and not the delegate. So we are finding out from the people whether indeed they support that particular dream of a chairman. This time around, he is specifically, drawing zero into the internal affairs of the NDC to say that, okay, now people are now coming back to say that, listen, if we leave chairman to go and stand as presidential material, would it be better to keep him, as chairman? And this is the result he's giving you.
I'm going and check all the polls. It's about our delegates. You have never spoken about public. Kojo?
Yeah.
And I won't kind of way, no. Una put a one, also they get yourself, you make my day. What you say? Una person who want your corrections, would event say, TPS, clinically, every day it's pushed now, you know. About delegate, I've engaged delegate, this sample poll, this delegate. So a delegate, anyway, so where they know.
Okay.
So what you say? Because he knew, say, he knew the public. So it's a delegate. So while we are resuming that, so he went the same delegate list now, you see, and obey a chairmanship. Then now he joined the person they've engaged already. I'm talking about this. It makes it's all this post incredible. Not credible for anybody to rely on it.
Okay.
I don't think that it's a credible push that you have done on this one. I'm sorry to say.
Okay. So, Matthias here, so for me to then really define what you really want to, I want to position it into two words here. Is it criticism and condemning this particular Soviet way?
Oh, on my side, maybe the way I see it, I think that I don't value this. I don't regard this poll as a credible poll based on the data that was used.
So you are condemning it or you are criticizing it?
For me, no, boom, I'm sure.
Prophet man, DJ bro. Yes, man. I like my man. Member combination one. So criticism plus condemnation is equal to.
I think no, I don't accept it. I don't accept the poll.
Barry, but that's a fair riding show. Many election director of elections IT the National Democratic Congress man Jibril. I call him the prophet when it comes to elections, and I'm in the dean come FR global info analytics Stovey on my year now asking the delegates say a chairman is doing kitia now if amount for a peninsula under so near chairman Emma party no and now so on konanim now on driving any ambition to become the presidential candidate the National Democratic Congress. What is in front of me from global info analytics states that 61% agrees that chairman and stay as chairman of the party ma onko presidential bia. Once upon a time the same delegates came back telling us from January it was 27% leading, then April will be fee up leading again with 29%, and then in July a drop to 27% according to the same global info analytics for analysis and as a surveyor omo edibai and hunkomo and any man DJ bro AD you know. And also your comments on some of the issues now we're raising in, and if you feel say they can also agree and answer also you don't agree, you can share your comments on our WhatsApp platform and also text message making kind in and then call Facebook also making kind in 27 minutes past of 8 we call na mene Kingdom Medical Center and as a hospital paying for ND and Komana for Baka menu bedi and Komobi 13 confirmed dead and after several injured in 3 vehicle crash away Konongo Kumasi Highway no so honum accident we see wo ye pa but they be din na ho komo but answer no ma me ne Great Kingdom Medical Hospital for ending komo and Great Kingdom Herbal ending komo na fi no a while NJ ginseng I want to be ginseng yeah man ginseng oh okay yeah man ginseng
any side effect
yeah
so Christopher nom people for so
no obianom kama
Muslim for no and Christopher so no
yes edu digester
yes
be hu say menua be ma na ne bo ne boy say America say obe hit enche no betin 50 here ono sa no mo no friend say
Kingdom garlic no
beboa no garlic beboa because bibia ma didi afa no no ba be fa no anhwe anne no de be si
jabetum
we not to be na be dia bro no American
uncle aircraft
hitting that American it just say me stop no be 2-3 times na me bibia ko for so Any come on, Bibi Abakore.
Oh, nyamiadom.
Nice. Yenkoso. Obi etio.
Oh yes. Anope Ghana fo nyina ye chiamo, e ma mo nyina akwa baso nko pa. E de ba kasafidie kese we so. Anope Great Kingdom Medical Hospital 4 ana multimen kind. Niti true ne won a wo Eastern region anope ye chiamo pa ya kosomo jakiti agena ene person ne patam ho no nyina no anope ye chiamo. Akwanya base last month no ye free eye surgery and as me fa mra form no bia ntia say e ka surgery na ya na bebebe wo mo mani ye o mo ya say ye o mani no operation yes say you wani ye bie so yi di machines check bebia say fra sa hata and as test so and as problem bia no o mo say o mani operation so ye mo for free ye request for any per 100 say ya mo nationwide bia wo bia utumi baby and it ye no abrofo ne doctors for no mufri Canada e ba be support Ghana for doctors no so a omo yes adwuma we wɔ Great Kingdom Medical Hospital no say in fact Ghana for ye wani problem bebrebe pa enunti yes anso nya bio enunti nyame adoma on the 3rd of August and also the same exercise no be air coso and it's bia wo bia wo timi nkan bia mpacho yenye yiyimu yenka se region way and tribe way and society way and family way and ya mom there be ya mo obi bia o hwe kasafedie na no pe ya wo tie me radio no so and TV no so wo dia bra especially assembly man for no mo Ghana ha do nyina no mo dem fa we kwa satisfy campaign say e pa cha mo masem yanko e Great Kingdom Medical Hospital o dia bia ne se obepe ka keke na edo ombeba dan ya exercise and down more for free on just kabia nti na pe wo temenka na washan so papa e de amame ye e penipa 100 oha nipa 100 ni ya hwehwe omo nti anopai ya wo temenka no odi abaye ne se obefa car na waba yen aso ye ho no mo akrapem akropon yes akrapem akropon mechira Eastern region odi ne se obeba obedu ho no mo a examination ahodo nyina wo se ye na ye wusa ampa wo de na se fata se wo se ye oni no ye no eye operation no and as surgery no na ye buku for the 3rd of August no 2026 next month ye na sai na course ntimbacho menyi hu mfrim nti utie mi ahye no so mo amoso mo other platform a and as ba mo abusuafo aba wo say in fact omo this kind of situation mu ntino mo hia support dia mo no fa we support odipa no se na ni afira na ni hata opo se na ni lens and as a challenge bi wo fa na ni so bia no this is takwanya ye de ma eye Ghana fo nyina say Great Kingdom Medical Hospital sabra na yen show for free yen jiska bia telephone number sa wo befre e bia na mekan wa anti bia so be so ginchrom nim yi ya no afre eye 0245 504 158 0245 504 158 and I said 0593 722 619 ya no after numbers nyope nchirem bia pa bia hospital no nsem bia no ye be boa na e de amount ebio TV no so numbers nim so go so into fresh numbers no so a ye be boa na chichirem kama e de amount Kojo na o ka se me ma e Ziga Kingdom Garlic Capsules ampa e wa se me ma no chira se obi wo hono mo a make say ni BP ni was ru bebrebe na BP so dia brofa me ati say e silence killer and wa BP was ru anase wo stroke wo diabetes wa Kessben bebrebe ya obroni friend say obesity anase mo arthritis won so don penemu ewe pan no edru American for Edi Free Kingdom Herbal Center aso ye edi amount eye Kingdom Garlic bitters no anase ne capsules no say na tie eye adwuma papa eye immune system support and if you so na pemi won sa wonam no ensisu ye asase wo chibremu no eyo aso ni padua no emu wi ba bi ya wo tipayo ase pepun wo no ma se uti like anything bia we so no koye wo ni padua no no o san garlic na wo mu nti no eye adwuma yie pa pebenom me pa cho no so say o ra pharmacy ho na o to aduro no ya na wa hwe ne sonso no say o to capsules na ya mento ni nsuo ne nkan ho so o to ni nsuo ne so a ya mento ne capsules ne nkan ho o say adwuma bakopa na na ne nyina no eye nti hye no na to bi nanom eye general well-being product a eye bedwa so a support ne padua ne yie pa eye entitobi Kojo ye wi no sa no na ye be back Kingdom Ginseng Power Capsules enam ka say no bema bia esafata say obanum bi in fact ye kwa ye be pressure kakra ho adwendwen ene nyema bebrebe timi kosoma nei onu ba ko shampoo na afia say atenka no aba for me pa cho de be boa o me mo atenka no akostro bebrebe no ya no busa Richard be boa papa tam na so fa no we na de boa no gigi no rare can't handle ni amene otimi so ekora no musa so Kingdom Ginseng Power Capsules na make for them ebusuafo nyina me pa cho so wo koku ana se wo waste problem bia ekuro aba usisimu ana se infections ana ha wo make say infections libi wo no mo ase bio previous and pay timi gugu be ma no nti asa hyehyɛ nso bi sa we pai na gugu baby foforo pada gugu baby foforo sa me pa cho ne make for them oni Kingdom Ginseng Power Capsules eno ene be bo papa nti ya na watobi anom numbers no ane go screen so to betimi afre for enro no nsem bia no ye be frɛ na ye de aboa no discuss no nyina ɛho senior ne ye sorry so ye de sorry no tremendous capsules ye dupa ye ma emma ma o ma yemu no our problem ma our infections ma obuni nsa ne menstrual cycle no all challenges wo ma enei wanted there ma our infections ma omo bad odor ma enei obuni nsa ne na ochina na a different date the next day different date oti ya wona ya ase in fact ma yemu no of late no nyina no onya problem and say o face challenges bi adia and a tremendous capsules and American for the amount tremendous capsules a year pa it is side effect and no nya fina babenom no nya so boni bia e wachire enko ointment bia mfa sawa nkote fa nko ha na emo na mechira won say no tremendous capsules and ne dupa abadwa so a ejema emanyina so oba no nom tremendous capsules dia na se fata se Kojo Preko Dankwah so benom Kingdom Ginseng Power capsules na fia busu ni nyina atani ata oba no be manom Kingdom Ginseng Power Kingdom Ginseng garlic capsules no anasa Kingdom garlic bitters no we abusuane nyina de nti no bi ebebo ye nupa ne de in fact abusuane nyina obi age atum oba ne nyina age atum se ye nom na ye dupa papa ubawura okanshi drug lane Kingdom Herbal Center ubeje bebiri na abi aho anasa bia eto aduro pharmacy bia na license chemical shop bia no ubenya bi no telephone number na Gus TV no so no amna se open chem bebiri na no ya no afre 0593 722 619 0593 722 619 and as 0245 504 158 0245 504 158. Nti anapa iboti yanka ni ye free Great Kingdom Medical Hospital at the same time Kingdom Herbal Center and then some panel at the abre atiefo na anapa.
Okay. Yada say Great Kingdom yada masibi bre someone dey drosron kun na face hospital papa the abre radisha mo pa. 37 minutes past hour of 8 afi yanko na fi nizika enko twaso on Ziga Stick brought to you by Gentleman Dental Clinic Limited. You know mo din ko na fi ba Ziga at the Ziga Stick no atwaso mai.
Yamo akwa ba the ba Gentleman Dental Clinic. Gentleman Dental Clinic aswe ya sin hodwuma. Komo aye di efa tooth replacement ho. Se osia tu na wose yebo foforo e de hye ho ma. Nya hwensunsu anso a se wositu no wan hye foforo e betimi e de abrɛw. De di kan enipa esen enipa ni monyam. Ukɔ nipa mu na wo kasa de ye hwe e ye wosen. De ebo ama wotimi didi e ye wosen. O kasa de ebo ama words bi o ha wotimi pronounce ye so e ye wosen. E didi dwuma di ahodo bebree. Ndi se esen etu a ehu behia se obeba ne ahye foforo enso e ho e de ama wo. Nso obi o ha ne se no na ba kusie ni ba kusie akiri. Enya ade a ehye nkwan. Gentleman dey etu ensa 42 na mo bra. Ne nya esen foforo enfa nhye ho so enfa ma wo. Afen so nipa osimo wanuma eboa ema obon no ekipi in good shape. So we sit to no one year replacement sa side of the bone ebetimi atum amana yi ana se betimi ebuagum se na ya yeta aka no amana yi maintenance masa ha no ento to anamon bra se esena atu no ye hye foforo e wo honfa mo esena wo ba ye mu ahodo bebre ye wo esena ba ko e hye wa obetimi yi wa de e wa hohoro ho no wasa hye na de ba ko wa bonten se nipa do na agiri se de wo sha obetimi yi no ntimi fa didi enye sa na tie ye ma wa obetimi de didi obetimi de akasa obetimi adwuma dia ahodo bia wodidi bia no ye mu ahodo mienu ye wo flexible one ye ta fa ne back plus no e na afa ye wo acrylic e na afa ye wo de hye wa untimi emfa won san kabi ma na se untu bi eno so e fixed prosthesis eno so tu ana mo ba Gentleman Dental Clinic ye be ye enso de amount ye mu ahodo mienu ye wo PFM ana se porcelain fused to metal and our fancy or back on so a fan implant and maintenance fee to an among bad gentlemen. Say, we send to one the Gentleman Dental Clinic, the double near restore or smile on a back to send the night. So, her Gentleman Dental Clinic, a cheap one, ya fine cry, Ghana half an in Gentleman Dental Clinic, or hey, or Accra, Gentleman Dental Clinic, 2 branches, or Accra. The first one, Nungwa, right after Nungwa Senior High School, we do any check and Tamantono. In 7 so pay Gentleman Dental Clinic branch or any NDC office no and I say Italian pub in a dear nimshare ewunwa afen so atomic down do make abenya about we do any check taifa no unsaben so pe Gentleman Dental Clinic branch pa so ha ye di adwuma die wo ho afen so santimental mu kumase o he ya Abepo junction total filling station no achi wo pe we do any HG no unsanifa so pe ye ne Methodist school ne wa Abepo junction no ene di animhwe afen so kumase ho he ya Atonsu high school junction traffic light na se wa pe Gentleman Dental Clinic bank ba go so e wo ha ye di adwuma di e wo ho koforo dia so he Gentleman Dental Clinic ye wo central police station no enche mu ha pe ye ne central market no e di animhwe a yedi edwuma die wa abonsan na wo Central Police Station in Chan ona takra den so o hejanime dental clinic the branch na pipe and no traffic light Tadisco Junction ho a enka ne baby ana GM Bank e wo no sa abonsan ko na mu na janime dental clinic ye wo a yedi edwuma die afla wo so janime dental clinic e wo Ecobank story building na mu story building na Ecobank e wo ase no esoro pe na wo hejanime da obehu ye e wo afla wo afeodu ani kochiem e wo techima no so abono mantemu Janime dental clinic ewo Magazine Road Encom Hotel achiwa pe ni AY Ahmed ene di anhwe ewo techima afenso esemante no so yewo Tamale Janime dental clinic branch ewo Tamale Tishigu ye post office no ene di anhwe anase adjacent the MTN main office na ye di enjuma die ewo honom Tigana hafa na nyina de Janime branches no afeti Ghana ha nyina utu anamon ba ye behwew ne aboa na osewe na okasa so akoyi e di amaw se wo he TV na se a ye numbers ni egu ase no betima frɛ Janime dental clinic e wo sa homa to for you so 054-990-6588 ofra doctor ebeje wo so se inquiries no make ebeje wo so ne aboa na so sewe na okasa so akoyi di amaw Janime, it's time for you to
Okay, so 41 minutes past hour of 8 in the studios of Kessben 92.9 FM. Young Kwana Femi Kodi San Komowe. So, accident ye see a konongo ne Kumasi Highway kwano so no and shada enye asem the 13 people we here sebi omashre omonka with several injury wo mu 3 vehicles and a crashes so omekwa homane so na mene atia tina owodia FM wo that enclave mo meka Asante Achim area hono no maye update no na eko nyina tina bibia boko de okay. Erade adom kakakra yegusu ankasa mejiri yese obia ho ye ewo de FM ne enclave mu ho obia ho ye de. Okay. Yate say at least 13 people sebi omafimu with several others injured. Efa some 3 cars bia apempemu Duma senior Konongo area hono boyemu ede empa ne CSS aso net so dia.
Yo Mema obi biara kwaba. Na ene meka me say no tre. Esani say mpenifu aka se utapaya no ato anantenanti. Ye nyate ya na ekopie mu ohonom. Na ukopie mu ohonom a awelfo ankasa. Ene eyento ka ana bus ana tanka. Meni ensa nyina hye kwan ne nchen a. Ekese bus ni do wete de ayam na. Ene na awelfo ena me chiben oma na omu hono ana ba ko kire se ahomache be yedu ba ko ana o tipe wonde ni pie ben ho into so pie mu hono mo no ena na accident na kofu hono mo ama eye bus no atokwan ni na ma traffic achi ye pa it wo bi sem na ni omu a traffic na chi no mbesi aba no obi a blame into driver omu sina o the speed and when you Kumasi, Menitre Accra. It's not the speed it's the traffic measures and your mom they see Abanina says, and your crew not the Vena de Meno. A being food dinner, Temesan says, not overtaking now all your basta. It's the any sign will be one a dear dinner term, maybe food the Meno. It's a room copy of one of the Amuana into car driver, no, they were shredding quan. Ana beye me ensanso e kan ba upe ana o ti driver nechi ana oni de when free mu na me ensa me ensane de o ma free mu ana sa uko eye bus nso a na eno ni free Accra eba no ene ye ti ni pa na ewo mu e beye 50 ene em kwara bus pan mu inte na mu wa na eto mu abota ba kwa no nya 6 months or 3 months, no shatan. Ana ono de ne hu kaye. Ene omu yiyi na pimfo. Ene saka no mobas ne de nipa be 10. Ana ehwe omu nkwa amuna mu wono. Nti tanka na intos ka ne niye overtake no. Ono de odi kwa share enim wono. Ne ni gita mi tanka ne de obi anhwe ne nkwa omu fu etimi sisiye. Eba be bua omu ana omu egugugu hani omo maka wo mu no na nchemu ne chere say be 11 wona accident ni see almost fire service for near police for na ambulance for so na almost almost check na car no access ambulance car me ni na say ntamu ha di ambulance ntinya be pie mu e wo hono ntamu na go mo mo di ayi ni plan bia ansana be don he ba ko ansana fire service ko be pie mu wo hono tata mo mo yi ni plan ni be 20 Omwado mumodembo yibe 20. Fire service for no ba won enyo mo ba bua wo mo a. Omo yi mo pra e de omo ko ene omo de bigu taxi ni adi mu ko hospital. It is average ni pa telesi na sho mo kwa. Dodo na su ebu ayale sabi omo di ayale sha. Sabi omo che no. Nka fire service for na police for ni be pie mu won tema na ambulance be pie won tema. Ka dodo na ntimi en sho mo kwa sa. I can't say a delay by don't share back in anything. A mark the day now show more or more I don't call hospital and not the day no I am.
Okay. Your best sign about one champion now, your budget update. I'm sure by 12 o'clock, now when you're more update on what I was so in terms of a hospital now face, police for update and fire service for Nina, and I feel you won't be able to me. And your best sign baby, now you know what you come up. That's a power. Okay, and ati na nedi coming from the Upper FM no on my up to date what really transpired. The 13 people are we believe say be on my show monkwa when it comes to a accident to see wo Kumase Konongo kwano so Dumase honomono and akofa how baby na no aba mienko na fie niziga enwi na fie niziga we are already seated Awa Mohammed member National Communications Directorate of the MPP and Office of Science spokesperson to the MPP campaign transport committee watena say anafe so the honorable Nicholas Amankwa homeboy Amefi East of the NDC and also atena say abedi nkomo na afia hwe de ekonyina major topics ni ebedi ni na ho enkomo ene but before no ziga ene yenwie na afia menko awa so sisia zeg bibi abokore
yeah bibi abokore like I was happy until say ni breaking news we see
yes
I kakra I say ye mood kakra na ko form crazy obi adanyane a yinim odanyane ame anu adanyame ase so otimi kofie na wa wora watade a de bia anu adanyame ase ye ka say ya people take it for a joke say e bia de mo de makasa de na aka but omo sorry ebi kwa na obi anyare de me kwa chase e no sorry won ka bibi nhyem e no akwa akwhwere no kwa bado yare da so da ho sisi a obi oxygen si so da so da ho ebi obaba nkwam so de bi chi bi ko the belief and the faith obaba nkwam so de bi chi eti ne eno ase yeko ye nan yokokudu obi ko so okwa aba wankudu obi su kodu wantibi amabi obi kwa de wa frese mu sese machi o me basisi a wa ba medu obi su bebedui oda wantimi ansore obi su sore na no pay ya 6 amo wa hwere no kwa yare do obi kowu obi su nkwa hia de no kowu abra wanyare you get me enti say yetimi koba ye koba ni na yetimi koba ya domara kwa esi e denya me ase ya domara kwa de bia me ka say grace adom because omo ma hwere omo kwa se be producer ye nya yinsini omo ye nya nipa nsini omo de ka chase ana ye nkwa sore nsini omo ye nya papa nsini omo ye nya hotenfo nsini omo remove ya domara kwa na ye detia we wish ye ferese nya kopon form crazy now me de say Awa Mohammed wa hasi na ye ka National Democratic Congress asem ye nya atamfo ye nya adofo ye ka NPP asem ye nya adofo ye nya atamfo no problem that is the job I akwa to ye ho so ye be kwa say now listen I remember Oko Ashanti Regional NPP no more chairman be a funny chairman Amankwa na chairman Amankwa emire bi na NPP for ba beto aba parliamentary election PC parliamentary primaries and a penny pa one new patriotic party a friend say omon disqualify honorable animadu antwi just ba make you a fair na animadu eba parliament yen disqualify because penny ni honorable animadu antwi enkasa or didn't what problem. And I chairman Maakye say, I wouldn't do that because I never do nyameshe. So I be kra process I de be member of parliament. One say back cry. So there's no need for me to disqualify the person. Chairman Maakye will be out the politics of this country. I will follow Ashanti region politics. He say, Chairman Maakye was very critical to Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Mebwa, awa. He was a strong opposition of Akufo-Addo. But as same see Ashanti region, Akufo-Addo be a leader. As same be see Ashanti region, Chairman Maakye no be friend. So Yahweh koneko see asem we mabe. But the following premise, he will fight against Akufo-Addo. He was very thick to Alan Chamatin. The American watch as a minimum move pay it minimum the America. That leadership quality, no, Chairman to me, like a sadium. And it been a Chairman to me like him. It is a share chairman for my Ashanti region since 1992. Boba FF and to moi. Now, me share chairman to me. I'm telling you, say, Awa Mohammed, man, good. My people of Ashanti region, baku say, me na me catch them. Ashanti region, that's the New Patriotic Party. Mo kra baku kra. I was reading something here. I had a release that yesterday. The annulment of elections ayaye ewa Ashanti region. 3 constituencies mewa. Efija Secretary East. Okay. Baby a kobo okatechi afifa. And where Efija Secretary East. And hefa bi no ma ano. Bantama constituency. And Adansi Asokwa.
Yeah.
These constituencies, there was a problem. There were problems. Meboa. And yet then a chairman would be cosway in Efija Secretary East. Mon country. But I won't country. 92.9. And yet they no be the Asama courts. Na ye be election. Me se mentime ho ase. Me de ade na court yet in junction ato ade no so. And yet then ye tibi koto aba. Chairman tibi hwe em ye koto aba. I don't get it. And yet then ye to aba wie na ade na wie payo na chairman we tibi koswe obi in. I don't get it. Hey, LPP na Ashanti region is in trouble. I'm telling you. They are in trouble, serious trouble. I'm telling you. Me say, Chairman want to be that unfitting for any position in New Patriotic Party. Adies. Na steering committee, no, annulment, no. One much say they are ready to weave the party again. Chairman want to me who say everything is about his interest. 1 minute party, no, I'm telling you. Che, whatever ye chairman, mon country. A dear partner chairman want to be the NPP who was Ashanti. What ye Awa Mohammed? Me money this what the dema hana maker. Me some sorry office or can be no problem. But catch me say, chairman want to be by your chairman. A dear partner or the other NPP who was Ashanti mon country. 2016 NPP win elections. And Duba Awa Mohammed yeah, the chairman to me and your quota. Me na make kamasem. Tie me na David tie me fa unko ba me na make kamasem. Me na me make kamasem. Because later you who know be dey fake. I know say me body and I only have ka be body. If you say where you came from, where you came from, because that's the year that you crossed carpet to NPP. And I know the job that you did. Because it wouldn't be easy for somebody who belong to National Democratic Congress. Now, all reverse as more kind now, I'm a ton comfortable to convince them to vote for another party. I don't get it. Jamaican, what I say? Sure, you had 76% in 2016. And that 2016, no, punch. 2016, an 8-year-old girl say, Eddie Bahama Belus.
doing so for 4 years. Ube lose election. Nursing training allowance in no man ekoso. And at that year was a change of government year. There were 76%. Okay. NDC near 23%. It was Santa region. 2020 from 76 to 72%. Mutia the yo. On the free 76 to 70, 72%. NDC free 23 about 26%. 2024, 72 to 65%. NDC free 26% to 33%. I don't get it. I don't get it. Seats. NDC 2016. Almost traditional seats are no more. New Adobiasi was won by NPP in 2016, but if you just such a fun place, NDC were 4 traditional seats who are Santa Regional. Yakoto abasi siya na se NDC winia. Obian kofe bebwa. Obian mowa because eye deya eye omudia adansia sokwa ye friend say New Adobiasi was Obeda Samoa and then New Adobiasi. Okwa such a fun place, Dr. Cobrado for no money. It wouldn't be easy. And to hold it there, we are there, then this will win. Nobody coughs. But 2016, who are 44 seats. 2020, now they are about 42 seats. 2024, they are about 37 seats. And you have audacity to contest again. Sebe saba be chairman. Me say yes, you know. I confirm. Actually, the whole Ghana say, as someone you can't 2020, a brand new junction to Subi constituency, so Sami and Kotwaba. Not chairman want to be Sami at Twaba. You go for different register, and me at Twaba. Wukwa Santia Chim North. It was announced, Samia Ukubekano Dry FM, and yes, and passe, a whole junction that's young Twaba. Chairman want to be Sami at Twaba. Ekoswenko for in. And then when your executives are more strong, no, or I know idea no, I expose the big time. I'm telling you, me say, NPP is in trouble, and that chairman to me. He's not serving anybody or serve one interest. No mutie me catch them. Mamu tie come. What the mama go for di matem. Munye but mutie nana from Ponziga. Me say mutie me. The guy has nothing to offer NPP again in any capacity. It's about his interest. Records ya diaba mumi. Me say, someone get careful or be your chairman. Bantama constituency NDC bet me every. Because NDC Timinya 7 seats to Ashanti region. There are some places it wouldn't be easier. Dansia Sokwa. Utumi community have for southeast. Utumi community some city be. Me say Bantama constituency. Even Mampon Nusubi, and this bet me winning and that I want to me. Maybe I know a macano. Diabay, see a 2 baby. Problem about when you pay and yan crack, no strength for in. Yakwana see a buy. Move on to move.
Okay. But as you see, any attending 58 minutes past of 8. You better share discussions and I say, Munia Awa Mohammed at Tenasi Babidi and Komoye Pa. But now, my main guy will say a company Kasiepa Epe cleaners. And when wa opese we cleaner. Na unya say Jumedi Benepacho fa usivi. And now will letter our day pay Jumano Fabe dying a Kessben FM front desk. Ewo eye Aseda Twin Towers 4th floor ye ben circle office no ankasa eye yellow and blue building no enti wa pese we clean na pese wonya say adwuma we no obetumi do CV and no letter no so ababeto eye Kessben FM front desk on mo na impemfo de akoma omo esefata sese omo ehwe na enti no cleaners na omo ehia sisi enti obetumi de ababeto eye front desk of eye Kessben ye 4th floor Aseda Twin Towers circle teleso office no honoma na ye wo edu herbal center some in country will say ba a stroke ba a issues of hypertension, high blood pressure, diabetes, asthma, sexual weaknesses and I feel so your kidney wounds commodity pardia now when a edu herbal center and they say edi and common na edu herbal center some in country will say omo aso no center nanka se mu no center kese pa I share yare wa bebre and into no corner say Dr. Du ewo honoma Dr. Du a renowned stroke specialist and I feel so no we win awards bebre ewo traditional herbal mu ewo Ghana hani Africa and ne amama su bebre and into no can who say bebre ade wo wonkwa ekwa na so yare no ekono wo rehye say bibia betumi akoyi amaw edu herbal center and say me mon kai no san wo edu hek molecule or wo edu hek tonic and afeso edu hek herbal mixtures ni na ewo hono ma wono ma betumi amaw wapomuden akoyi pa I don't know what sign the drofufra by your friend SM beaters ed hek SM beaters na ed hek SM beaters no beaters tronko kra beaters enyensa beaters unomwa sebi etumi eboa ye pa eboama yenoma yetena sema ye waist pains, arthritis and after rheumatism, joint muscle pains and after body weakness and sebi ye here ya pomudin pa dia na SM beaters and ye here edhek SM beaters and ye here eno ebeboa ye pa eno no so wo pe bebiri ato anaso se wo pe bi ato ye pa dia pacho bra head office wo man Kessben be fi chrome anaso se Accra Odoko official town unsabeka edu herbal center wo be piemu e won kran ne asoye na ewo Odoko official town wodu honoma wo be hu edu herbal center sa so na mo amwo takwa no moko Owas pharmacy and after your joy herbal sunyane green light and after Mosi pharmacy Cape Coast Pina herbal Swedru Lincoln pharmacy Techima na Kasapa herbal na after Fafojo Kofredia Gabson pharmacy Akimoda Kinop pharmacy Nkoko Chineba herbal Alubo Dalo and then Accra House of Drugs Repast Ventures Shagisco pharmacy and Muninamu Kanshi drug lane Kumasi PFA pharmacy Colina herbal Danny herbal Misty herbal Freddie Mens and afeso takrado kwa good year herbal and afeso say Charles Nsa ebeka edu herbal edre feno edhek SM beaters ubenye bi ewo honom sa wo pese woni mpemfo di nkomo years pastor for numbers we 055 837 9545 055 837 9545 and after 020 104 4221 020 104 4221 and that's 0243 98 9368 now when the edu herbal center for indi enkomo number boye pa memra na fi mene mia menua bema awa Mohammed and she jumedie we as so say na me kan kan no nema na dosu ye pa the latest revelation when it comes to Dennis Miracle Aboaje finally yoko for etumi ejano on bail ama menua Dennis I think I read on his X and I feel so some read it on the Facebook page where he was saying he was not questioned over the alleged 55 million Ghana cedis allegation na omo editor on the so no you know of course say omo ka say omo pe say on person weak you know and I say bibi dia and yeah, they bit to me abaso. But one thing that was missing in that space was that say Mbisa 55 million Ghana cedis tell us pa enomo ebisao. That was not part of the write-up now or the ato honomon which you need. We need to drain in na fiyentia siye pa. But all said and done, you know amasisia the issue of a bill matters in never be dinning now and common and rano parliament minority stage the walkout because the Bank of Ghana governor no eba hose say omono edi and common make parliament na nkomodie no ekoye closed door meeting ehun nkomodie na no ebedini na ewofie and other matters that is edi hun nkomo ina na say edi awa atenasa awa bibi abokode
o nyame adom
the radiase because eya party into now we just start from there because weekend yana etwemu yana say be moto aba within some of the areas in Ekofa or how ne semi by now finally the party in itself no abegyina maka say baby a answer dan ko yi ni na no o metwa ni nyina mu apam no twa no sisia no abeto ma bibia atodin. Some of these internal elections and some of these things that really crops up, so no eya hadwene de but obend then political party hun komodia no your take on some of this one till na fe yira Dennis Miracle issues because a critical issue that comes to your party in Intina Mitio Kakra on this particular matter na fe yento aso wadama.
You me that's maminchia ya chef on yete for yana
we just have to say also good morning to Nicholas Amankwa, honorable homeboy kasa homeboy ifi boy homeboy ababa be transit yento asa manfi East NDC penyini awo amenfi East honorable yechi obibi aboko there acha ni me fepa thank you
abain fafa
I mean to you on some of these matters quickly.
But before say be a meko no so yes eka ho because Ziga etna ha
yes,
Sembia I think say it was a meeting in the Kakra.
Okay.
Sometimes we appreciate the work he does, especially me people be are very critical. People be a bibin koya or kanwasem. Me we are madam for now. O praise me always na me wora ho kakra because me pese we are madam for I was say me short for na me hu kwan a metimi afa so etimi ayeni. But in some now what kind be bring you hwa ewu mu a me gide say na eni so okono sakra. Chairman Untumi the longest serving regional chairman for the MPP in Ashanti region. The Oba close Penina Wakano Hasem na Chamaya Mankwa so no so called 8 years. But chairman equal 12 years. And no chira say chairman Untumi Ubia Asantimai Edon Pa. Oba in the first ever elections were supervising for Ashanti region. Yenya the highest votes in the history of the region, 1.6 million votes, which translated to around 75% of the votes in 2016. And in 2020, Osai echo around 74%. Yes, and you're back down to a year 65%. But I see consume and a bonhina, meboa, watch no, and a biana strategy no, a eludono, and I say bibisa, but at least. The time I was on, the first time I was on a Koje New Edibiase. Keji New Edibiase under Chairman Wound to me for the first time. NDC for Abeje a year seat Makumaku Miensa Efri or Waka home in 2016. Osha tsunami na isi no. Makasa Santima cry I dio. Esan se bono. Bono ne was saying 11. She said, Akaba akupe. Ahafo. Ne was saying 7. Akaba akupe. You get it. So, and I say 4. Akaba ako. Maybe I say almost 2. Akolens dauda ne your friends. But aka 1. You understand? So, Adena I see in 2024 no. Okasa udi blame nipa bakwa enye. In fact, debi ameka. So she asantima mu vote nyaya. We Northeast regional Ashanti region MIA in terms of percentage MIA vote be brave. Northeast no enye say bia MIA vote be brave, but Northeast you winning. After winning Northeast no you extending in terms of percentage Northeast economy. Ashanti region you lose votes, you lose 300,000 votes in Ashanti region. But Greater Accra we lose we lost over 600,000 votes. Baby, I vote to no doors by 1.6 million. You lose 300 eba around 1.4 million, 1.3, 1.4 million. Greater Accra, now 1 million votes. You about 400,000 votes. You lose over 600,000 votes. Greater Accra alone. A cutting across every region. At least Asante Minor, even though the results are not yet, but at least again on your internal elections. Mamembo lawyer Justin Kudia Frimpon Abaso. Esan say in opposition, watchere say indeed this time they hear as a general secretary. Why are there? Esan say ye ba opposition steps are omuteki. First one, you can say ye presidential candidate first. Send a bear bitimi ama did no free hokra. Nkrofo didi na tem oba mo hakra ebe ye interviews nyina kan say yenye ebe boa yen ama party no ma ye calm party no mu nchiche e wo polling station because ye jai na ye kwa Kennedy Baumia Brian ebe ko fielding nkrofo e wo polling station ho to munya fielding nkrofo polling station wa ye to abawia party na divided in the polling station region are divided constituency are divided party no divided on national any problem bia ni so papa bia but afrom ho no so mu nyina e point some person mu the party ne ba ebe anything na ma start e wo soro ye wie ye no polling station ye over 40,000 polling stations across the country back okra ni ho ayo court polling stations ni nyina we ni nyina wie electoral area over 7,000 ni nyina ye wie constituency ya 245 constituencies. Akabe 26 constituencies and another 24 constituencies. Na ye wie kra. Ye elections no mo de betu dwa se constituencies miensa de problem wo ho. De aka no omunim de nti ama so. But miensa de omo se problems wo ho. Bantama efja kwabiri is that is agona. Any one other constituency miensa it's our constituencies in the suspend abato no yento
okay
ena encrophobia e kan bomu ena omukọ ya omukoto ya ena mi nu ka say yenua okatache frifa eda so da police cells no esan say enra police for ede no call Asantema Impon district court no court no can say omuni se capacity to listen to the nti ede no call insuta circuit court judge no yare ito mantimi antena na yesusu se anka omo beto aso abadwaben because akufa do fix kwan no ufa insuta through to regional minister kurom ho asuofu atwea oba banko to efiase ni nyina yaguso kota kama nti say na wo ko Asantema Impon ufref jase ko Asantema Impon within 15 minutes we be do Asantema Impon so na nka yesusu se anka omo de be ko dwaben
okay
but o man fa na nka dwaben
okay
nti o masande o makohim ni nyina ye nsunsuanso a asem na e bae mi hu se inauguration ne bae mi gidi se e bia na chama wuntumi ante because you see inauguration by ansana statement from national chairman no eba it will call inauguration we and national chairman the by say constituencies me ansana there elections are e course so hokra na ya twem ankoso so a eno ano it when there just administrative year you betimi affects enti mo bia emfaso bombo bia chama wuntumi wo kon elections o kon na delegates ni feel say oye the best on beto amana na otimi awini but yempe san training sa no danaziga sa semni je misrawo say chama wuntumi me kra ma adwuma chen oboa hende oboa kra menya adwuma chen menya adwuma kra ben de why he held the region for us to have the highest vote.
Okay.
For crying 75% to Ashanti.
Okay. All right. But I say, oh my. Obeto ye na nkoma ye die ni MPP former co-election abe mu ntokwa bebre ne
ntokwa bebre be
okay ntokwa kakra bi
ntokwa kra ma ba bia fa ye ntokwa ba
ye tutu pipi na ebi bo eye glass ikosua ye bodua ne e fa ha na awa pacho no munemu no chese basa on pichero nkomo na mi bisa awa but
o pesa o ye eyi die die o pesa o ye zika die
na me read this in common but over PS into the meaning so be kakra wo mo de no ho na fiera issues of Dennis Marakabo General Parliament mo be pie mo mase e wo ho no na fi ni nkomo fa
yo we de menda wase na menchia wahwefo ne atiefo na menchia menia awanso si ehia ya che na menchia me constituent additional wasa Amenfis constituency branch executives coordinators assembly members obi bia na obi bia odi ne djuma wo wasa Amenfi East na mendo massive for a massive support ada omokoso e de mame to name constituency executives adwumadin omo ye yewura chairman na Kofi Atochi Dano dwuma somo omo ye in the election directorate na menchi amema hene tetreto ku am wasechi motoso mienu one wasam mfina na no matra nkonya nyina ebo mo abaso yeba komaye di se party nkomo edia odi party echiache na enoma we koso opponent ma anya say ya wode because here branch reorganization near the these are normal kitten betumi aba but ya na mana kwen common say MPP de ya yomo trademarks the biom be ko bia na akwakoye ntokwa mujaka guni ade bi na koso no na kaziga pass mama menu ya wa na amane de tamu nyina chirechire achirechire mu no na me bana metie de ziga kan ne so say MPP are disappointed Asantemai. Just as MPP there, a year 2028 election no. Amo voter na yenia many work king. One share amo many a time na yenya 30%, 35%, 28%. Fie 2028 NDC kwakofa a 45% Washanti region. Because me tell the Naziga candia. I just almost disappointed even management of their own party. And no matter how disappointed in terms of development in Ashanti region. Enti MPP amanyoko no hwea. Sa also na about parliament leadership crisis na CEO of party level no. And na transform aba be do parliament. Ehu die we say be do nkomo. Enti party reorganization no. Kojo ya na yeden. Sometimes no when nya party leadership. It is said the NDC wona interest ne doso. Enti normal be brain e be siba all said and done no. Oma yadie I think say Oma record casualty be bring be do this level yes we are here there so far very peaceful Obama constituency the election directorate your bomb baso Davis near pamphone you may have little way but we say once we are building a party and then the best some Ghana no we need to be united and we need to accommodate different opinions. Into all said and done, no make I say MPP they are in leadership crisis in Tino. Promotion so no manage here because being opposition now want me manage here. Want to me who do a government of the day no accountable for any this. So in terms of good governance, no practicing democracy and so no. We need a responsible opposition party.
Yeah, sure.
Na see the Ghana for you na ajitum sa ban papa bano. Omo nyina mboa. Na be able as a responsible opposition party then to guide the listening government led by His Excellency John Dramani and the performing ministers and the performing administration and deliver to Ghanaians.
All right.
Na Ghana MYA day omo nyina omo timubi.
Okay. But I say my man we shall say a while on this particular matter 6 minutes on that. Then it's issue make sure to we follow you from day one because system na me no ka say your take on some of these matters that has really transpired.
Me da se mamen ka se ohwe eye DSC na eye just a playbook a NDC for ashro e de ato ho just to bastardize eye Dennis na bibie ni ho esanse ohwe eye NDC a omo party no eno nkwani party a ehye from 1992 no more officer bia omo friend propaganda secretary. Now, what's your propaganda na? Free papa be a friend Go Bells. Na oye propaganda secretary for Hitler. Na ose uchantro repeating trono repeat sa etimi be no kre won krofo trim. Eno na sa propaganda no start ya omofa propaganda secretary. But the Rube began for ehun se propaganda secretary omu yi no Ghana ha nyina no eye ntro hene okay fifi kweti twantro sa to the extent that we go do parliament o kan se ni nyina na political talk nti ihun se omu hun se wo se omu rebrand nti sami jan fiba no eno mu tsan di no ye no communication officer so wo hwe eye a party like this on betimi atwantro amana stick on you Dennis Miracles Abwaje eye adwuma mienu pe in government Tama Akufado ebai. Woye MC ewa kuyapim eho baby. and I was signed by ESI interministerial on decentralization. Now, or handy over February 2nd, 2025, I lose elections. Nipana omu share nsa Dr. Dominic. Mekrana na ebia mekwako tena ho na maye adwuma, maye forensic audit of the entire period. But just to tell you how disingenuous se omashada epese omode Dennis etu tankuru omo na omo magana for eka se onyeni papa no. Papa no eye forensic audit on only miracles 10 yankwa. Or a forensic audit between 2022 and 2025 January. So from the get-go, unim say a targeted at a miracles. But any problem bia because we be obe take you over any office biano. Obe forensic audits know who the health of the company no. It's any problem bia. When you we around November. Ena ohu bibia ojidi se enkoyi. Ena odi koma miracles se wonya no. Miracles e di 1 week e ya no. E de ma no. Wanti wo monka biom until February ena Yoko invite miracles. Miracles echo hold his lawyers. Ena omo etnase. Ema omo eka sensem we ena yedi abetu yanim. Na wona wudi enyanu yi bai. Miracles say I mean am here. And I'm so onko. One spend even an hour. Ewo Yoko. In May, Miracles, the lawyers afraid Yoko bisa almost said, BBA ni hobium. He was not prepared to contest it. Or person or say or clear ni BBA into obisa almost say. Mo can say BBA ni amu be fraying, but mo fraying BBA ni ho. Almost say BBA or what you be fray. Cause no problem. And or two coin. Eko spendi 1 week. Obano. Obedru airport usu watching. Oche no. Ode na akoshe eye BNI. Ena later o transfer no edeko. First day in there, abusuafo ni lawyer for bi enhu no. Monday, you start take ho asem. Ena modi statement by. Now your statement na expose how Yoko is targeting the man to really say omode bibi efibi ebeka eye abrantie no. In the first place, almost say omode na to stop list. It is one of the reasons I can baby say I was say Yoko boss no resign because of incompetence. Someone is on your radar. You are investigating someone. Nipano etimi free omayimo koi. When no. Obedru ya na odi stop list station. Stop list na dey. Obiti omayinum. Mu susu se waye bone. But mu wie nhwehwemu. Enti modi ni din ni pictures any bibia echo all our entry points. Se ne pa asuma si bedru a mama ni mpie munche na mai but yen pena action wa how but all kono yesu se o kodwane ite be che no na ya kire ne say ye hu hwehwemu eno na ye friend is stop list enye nipa wuram oba kroma dia ho stop na ya debio nipa no ba o stop no he. So that is the first statement I want to buy. First now I'm kind of so I'm to stop list no. Almost say ampa say he's on their radar, which we all know. Say ampa omugusu ana omu yenhwehwemu bi no. Adenti na omutimi eyenhwe han kra ma ne pie. Nipa na pie asan ba. So e dey na nka enye fese obeka say okay say nipa na wabedru. Inti Mami man let us a Monday morning omra Yoko na ombe bibiano because we see when new information biaba. One man letter watch no edna koshim. We see one man 50 million bail. Bail no with two sureties. Otimi miti bail ne ebai. Dear Tosumi no say one papa bi Gerald Mensah our chief accountant and these are dream bia omu 55 million. na Gerard Mensah kra start a wo tua 55 million no bi. Unfortunately, me no nanka wo say bisa wo say sika no Gerard Mensah agi sen e no start tua sen. Me boa e na aka sen. Sampa se papa no agi atum se wawia to the extent that ene papa no tua sika ne bia. Nanka wo say mo ka kire yen se owia ne dia no 5 million. 5 million no owia 3 million aka 2 million. Nanka eno ano. But enye no kre. Me say Miracles is not being investigated for any 55 million. So bisa say any eden na omu bisa no ho asem. Omu bisa 5 million bi asem. 5 million. 5 million no a consultancy services via Okofai around 2023.
Okay.
Ena we say omadwuma no omo consultants and ye adwuma. Okoye consultancy service bi. Oye consultancy service no. Eho ena omo bisa ne se ekwan ben na ofa so eye ekwan a enye se bi scanner everything is there, but ekwan a ofa so ye no the procurement process na keka ho no na 5 million consultancy e makoma miensa ni nyina kabo ma 5 million when we are but problem omu gidi say enfumsuo bi wo ho and omu bisa na omu ye nhwehwemu about it, and from day one eno kwa na omu ye ho adwuma. So I didn't know omu di 50 koka ho the entire omu di 50 koka ho ne say on pese omu feed into some narrative. Papa no eyi na nim say obe contest for national communications director and kabia ni no ho start here in politics nyina and kabia ma no ho enti ye the Goebbels strategy neighbor ye beka se we 55 million whether say obeya no wonya no ye ja no oko Amefi East na wo ye campaign wo ha NDC for no beka say oyi onya credible enye no ko we 50 million.
Okay,
that is what they are doing today. Oma started doing that with their surrogate. Go and check Bobby Answer the Facebook page. Wakotro say we friends saying imagine you have Chairman Untumi as your chairman, Miracles, who stole 55 million as your friends of communications director of the party. And no person you. And untinama over time. Omuchi ni pana shahana ndi. Omukocheno. Edi adan bi ba say adan nyina ene dia. Companies bi ni nyina ene dia. Omuka ni nyina wie ye no. Ene afi ba kwa twam.
Okay.
Case no kran started.
All right.
Omu di koya omu hu se omu ni prove bia no omu jai case no omu sa ache no omu chi ni wie no omu se afi no omu start up to now afi na case ni start but obia enim se you bo hanan dia yesi why kronfo.
Okay, all right.
Why do we have to do this to ourselves?
Okay.
Argentina Yoko, you see, this is the first time ye obi a wo purely partisan person as Yoko boss. Since I established a serious fraud office, from time I in a serious fraud office, you're the highly technical people in the coho.
No, but so highly technical. Ni CV interest.
CV bank. 2 months, 3 months courses in security, no.
Oh, but even
2 months, 3 months courses in security, no me will be expert in security. Ekwa the baby to say Yoko.
But
even
if it is 3
look
months,
at the time, look at over time. Look at the last 5 people who held that position. ACP Adupoku retired, former Ashanti Regional Police Commander.
Yes.
We Mamiti Wado Dankwah, former head of CID.
Yeah.
KK Amwa, a seasoned prosecutor and investigator with Ghana Police Service. So you see, say Odi Obi or yes and training. Why 2 months, 3 months courses be?
I don't know. 2 months, 3 months. I don't know whether it's 2 months, 3 months.
Me say,
whichever way it is it not?
One who see you know. One who see you know.
Me.
Oh, Debbie. Me say sawano. Sisi I will say. Who see CV no? Ma who ni CV? And I say I CV na me who ya o de buy.
One who ni CV.
Sa CV no. Or measure up in that field.
Okay.
To be very honest.
Mami nkona honorable and also my homeboy. Mami ntio.
Kojo my din na me share mini na as a politician also unu yakọ how mu say ya mananya ode but obewie na even shocked say ne person or attack the personality and even the office of Yera Raymond Acha. Yera Raymond Acha, Kojo, onim say of my constituency. And o share a feeling in Kuala Bremu, the Juma wa ye, school awako, abra, yebe appointing as Ryoko boss here. Kojo, obiano betimi enya adietiano. He is known in this country as one of the best investigative in terms of journalism. Nejuma wa ye yasunko. Kojo obeye Ryoko boss nso nejuma oye no yasunko. Inti se yachi Yera miracles aboagye. See the enim say MPP for the omoji emledi no. I think they should use a court process. See the beya so onye bonia onko fine. Na ya no more than narratives no. Or si stop over there. Efe na oba ne yache no. Kojo ade si enra na enya enenso esi enye. Nanka ye kan nanka nye enuanom MPP for they don't have that moral right. Na Miracle Sabuaji. Or you're more popular or recognized in this country than Yera Chatuchi Katana. No, you're more popular or more recognized in this country than late Yera Victor Solomiana. And you're sorry, them you're Kochichiomo. No one be Janiana. Kojo, the issue is Oshe Yoko almost some more de Bayana. Yera Mirakabuaji or some Ghana and why executive secretary. Kojo, no any packet to work or any misappropriation of funds. I am no sikao. Say before say competent court be prove say guilty no. Kojo yenim say CCR is being alleged. But 55 million Ghana cedis here minia awa ni me constituency. So mo buy me kwan omanya amame. Omanya mi school amame. Omanya man tunso development ayehia yensan kan. If I'm to have 55 million Ghana cedis here come constituency, a lot of development na yebenya. Enti ye nianum MPP fonso. Safe, I don't know say they believe in politics than accountability. These are the same people. Say my boni afameko kote. But the moment you start to trigger the process, no omo kekem. Kojo aden na yura ayemi aminu wa. So no so be some wa ban etwemu. Why is he sitting here communicating? He has not been arrested. And see, maybe do not hear why you invite you or no eboniana. Ukwa wako kadie unim. Say I'm running it there pepe say onye hwia. You maybe wako. Ayenti Kroma na former Minister of Energy. You ran apo. Ose wako Yoko office several occasions. But wako obefie. So omo no dili na it get to a point no mo say ebia wo resist ade. That's why arrest we beba. Na me no ka se na me den se Yera Raymond Acha. Na juma o ye no onim dininti no. Na mo fitu na mo chi no. They've engaged Yera Mirakrabuaje on several occasions. So the question is eba ne se na ne chi ni say. The question again is sikano ye kan ho asem no. Is it true say na office on o ye ejuma? Na if it is true, is it true say sika we afa ne se mana? Sa semba ne aye politics ni akwachi no ma ko invade the Yoko office no ma say. Now the substantive issue say ye Ghana sika you have to account for no. Na ye dwane. Ye nua no MPP for prayer na ndra. Iminim say ababao aye parliament. Omo free Bank of Ghana governor so omra. No ma account to Ghanaians. Meanwhile, Yera Kenoforiata, if they believe in accountability, I saw more boys Yera Kenoforiata bebe kromha because a Ghana no be sumiye, and a private company, a Ghana a mini award. They promise say they are coming to deliver quality service to these people. Who we are, you are responsible for accountability. So why? Intiana, ye kuyenim say what is it, Mirakrabuaje? Or baba position tina ye yenesa. Now ba position one MPP mo. Yera Mirakrabuaje minia. Or baba ye a communication officer or whatever of MPP no. Then effect ben or NDC so. Anyone who comes to know effect ben also. Is he coming to change the narrative? Say, Omo buy or no any boss. The promise he promised to deliver Ghana. Omo a better economy. Omo a stable economy. Omo a strong currency. No, omo to me deliver now. Promises somebody said they will make Accra the cleanest city in Ghana. Omo connect to say. promise on promise Ghana beyond aid omo kono makobo bosia makojo ya yet for the first time domestic debt exchange e ma manfo afamu prepare manfo afamu wu because amanfo yare omo sika aloke omo kono omo ja institution say cocoa board net say ECG net say na tofu well say na inflation to say these are what new thing are they bringing on board na ye reziga kura start here no kan Ashanti region MPP the chunk of their vote. I wasn't surprised when the former minister of Ashanti region was asked to mention some projects or no supervising the region. He was struggling. So baby you do minia be say unia konso human manenya wode. But minim say miniminu awa nyina be gia to mu say. Ye gia to mu say e be your manfo e die. Ye be sum oman no na ye benya positions no. Position ni mu no ebe benefit eye oman impuntu oni de. Any day anytime we are being called upon to account for our deeds enye si edwane. MPP ayenim samoje emready there. Yoko a recognized institution. Enye Yoko as an institution. Never why do you want to single out Raymond Acha? Raymond Acha qualifies. His competent level is not in doubt. And he's known to be a credible investigative journalist in Ghana. He qualifies for the position he's holding now. And Kojo, I'm a member of Security and Intelligence Committee, of which Yoko comes under us. National Security comes under us. And you know man yina ne etina bontina yeka. Ejuma suma omo som sika akose shebebi a omo gia ni nyina yen disclose no. Kojo, they are really working. See a bomb baso. MPP omo some apostles of democracy. Omo believe in accountability no. Omo ma emranya juma. They shouldn't denigrate Yera Raymond Acha or anybody. Yera America Sabuaje. Process never na wie na say onye boni asobako. Yera wa out awesome here. Who has come after you? Nobody is coming after you because unya office no. Osum so my bapa. Even though wa ban na amwama ebia office na wono am benefiting Ghanaians. So asemba na ye kan. Nemu say institution. Yoko nya ndisi address na Yoko buy. Nya Yera Mahama na di Yoko buy. Yoko has been there. The various court has been there. What is their mandate? Is Yera Raymond Acha deviating from that mandate? Yera Chachuchu Kata, he was arrested once he was in church. Yera Victor Solomon, what happened to him? And he said, yes, and running idea. Young preacher said, now, Kojo, Yera Awamoken, Awam Baswano pay, as I've always known you to be. Ono kwa na wan say you su caveat, modi amon twen, ni eba aban mu a, di ebe no. Modi amon twen, ni oba aban mu a obeye den. So oba aban mu na ni kwa metie yi, me position for now. But say nyame adom na me nya position na say obi e na osom wo Yera Mahama aban mu ani boni abetimi akwachi na akwadwo. Obi no wo position na osom modi amon twen na me ba aban mu a. Na wonim so oba aban mu a na wo ma aban. And this year to me tena aban mu for 100 years. A 200 years cry be come obi aba. But one opposition o see entwen na wo ma aban mu de. Ene ye entwen ma wo ma aban mu. So ade ne ba na enya ye nka no as it is. Na so nhye say me ni nua wa ye benya position bi. Ni ya mismanage, ya misappropriate funds. Wo come in constituency we need roads, you need good roads, you hear better schools, you hear insuo, you hear quality health care. Now, like I say, in the name of NDC MPP, you know, let me do anything I may pay. Now, at the end of the day, you know, my party people will come and make noise. Is that the way to go? If not, when your position be awesome, almost said there will be a day of recalling. There will be a day of accountability. Inti sheniye na sada ni dua. Ya mama help. And until now, Yera John Dramani Mama, any single opportunity be here, only Ghana for Bekasa, only ministers Bekasa, or see a JB or Yebi. Is the reason why Kojo, there's discipline and sanity in the system. Not like say previous administration. Na Yera Baomiane and Nado Dano na Yewono. And yem paying for one soon him said that should be when we are not in office, and that be for home office one, they'll be called to account for. It's here our mestre say, and you'll be position all continue yachino. And I think you're better chance, will be because almost more interest to contest Ninano. Even your a GFK, Justin Kodia. So it's all you also had a position. Oh, is it a year one? Why? I see you. On boy active. Adimi Woba NDC as secretary, who now the administrator of the party. No, I don't know that of MPP. So if he's the administrator of the party, on the other than Kwachino. Now our communication obeko. The communication obeko they also obeko. But I say mraye juma. It shouldn't be say when you kwenya besum. Me as a former DC, a short period in my constituency, Yoko me born more than 8 times. Could you say baby me say and I am married or say them Kojo me sakra na ya fro me say oh can rainbow star Kojo when they came to my constituency and yes say me na yeka why the intel was say me na me ye candidate NDC Usumia you bet me winning election as at that time so omunye but enye way ya me ko kan baby ya because me hu say aye my baba som under Yera John Dramani Mahama. That was Yera Kwasi Oponfosu, a former minister of local government, that I mentioned, and the current, board chairman of we mentioned. Daddy, my baba some, and I hear friend say Mebun Kunta. Me office get to an hour, I hear 6 months for no crano. I was invited to Yoku. No, Obi Baba executive secretary. By NRC and running your Juma. Okay. Yet you be a man in fat and renimu. Okay. Now, which hunting near the Naira mo candidate. Munyai. Na believe in accountability. That's exactly what is being done. All and Yera Remonacha, he's doing his work as a Joko boss. All right. You're born a bason. Scabi Idebiano. Oh my enya, you fancy chilome. Now, I want some promise on Babua near the Iraq and Friataba.
Me bad no sister. I mean, can we now feel members? It's 41 minutes past hour of 9. Good morning, Kojo. You are doing a great job. Keep it up. Jataba 1. But I see be brave. So also send here Jataba. Me sure to be also here. Good morning, Kojo. From Professor from Prof. Prince inside Bodbriasi Adansi North District. My worry is not the many arrests done so far by Yoko and NIB, but my worry is the outcome that all these arrests will end. Public office holders have been arrested and gone scot-free for far too long in this country. Oduman Kuma Safe Ghana. Greetings to Municipal Chief Executive of Obuase, Honorable Fosti Love Apia Kani and not the way so by this one is from a Miracle. What next? Okay, Onu Bizas Yachi Miracle. Who's next? Say you could find a better way. Obeying them. Well, my minty on this one. Afi Memra my Parliament.
We are not against arrest of anyone. Obi bia wa ye adwuma ewo aban mu bia no na yeko chena problem bia anim. Nti yanka ne ba bia da sa de ntina mo chi miracles. We didn't say that. Ochi nipa na man fair hearing. Man kwan na omfa so na onyina no. Again, men ko twist fact enko kan sem bia enim. Say odi gunipa no if ehun fi the name in the past ne say attend general ba Ghana ha nyina including Betty Mould Martina Medu Akufo-Addo eno mo mba nyina obi bien ho or the obi kokota or press conference omunye da we this attorney general omunyina obi ani ho a or the obi kokota or ye omo a yedu omu court cry itimi edu omu ko tu mu kra no Yoko ena ye nhwehwemu no mami ti wa de Dankwah mo na ye nhwehwemu no but not even a single day did they detain them oman fa omo antum kra even a day because who ye nhwehwemu a time ye wo nhwehwemu no anka ye bowudin e ma wo ba papers mo anka say udin kwa ebi anka ene wanya MP ye bebo din ne aka se sika sei sai sika no ye nya bodin a ukoye nkuru nkitwa na to remove it in the minds of the people no edin it is a wo yenhwehwemu a yenhwehwemu no wie udin tansa no ebo nipa no court a na journalist a report to say din tansa we abo no ena ye ka mini wo nyina nim onokra na baabi a wote no onim empanimfo a even within Akufo-Addo government a omukọ bie na omude atrentwe ho bebre ebi akọ in the last 1 year ebi nso da so kọ ebi nso omukọ esi bibie ni ho ti eja omo so anka de na ye chi omo no ye do omukọ ye sa anka be ye den ye problem nyina ne se u chi nipa no na watu din bi abra problem no ebetimi aba kiyame koye se utan nipa na akɔkye no na yabonu kwadu se wayesi na ye press conference o wieskase okoyina no se wodi sa de na ba what say democracy because democracy no your constitution 1992 constitution say nipa na ono bo obi kwadu no onna wo se wo pe kwan bia so ekyerɛkyerɛ mu kyerɛ court se ampa nipa na ye enu nti na ama se ene wo chimi kura de me court a me pa na me kasa
okay
wo si ma ye boni bia me pa ena me kasa me pa metima ye di sa kopim se be di asem ni nyina but say lawyers gina ho judge nso tie do kasa me ba ye no ma be fa microphone a wo na wo sa wo kyerem enye me but ena de ekoye ne se ye kasa nipa na ye boni a nipa no ebeyi ne ho ano se wo yesa na wo say democracy no won hwe a wo kyina bi no on de wo ye MP but e bia obi foforo bia onye eyibi no na makoka se oh sesa me jemfi me pena sem na mama ya che no na makasa ne won fa bail condition 1 million because me ska kwa me mbo no buska me brebe
mami we birthday we na to so
at least 5 days
okay
na wada ho
okay
we wi na ye jam mami ma just simple one we
mami we sisia happy birthday COP Nana Esiedu Sika Owusu Sapon. This one is from your parents Owusu Sapon and all the members of Opinion and the family of Achima Bekwa. Say happy birthday to you COP Nana Esiedu Sika Owusu Sapon. This one is from your parents Owusu Sapon and all the members of Opinion and the family of Achima Bekwa. Say and then a blessed birthday to Abigail Frimpong, sweet Abi. Oh yes, say she as someone so this one from Fantastic World Boy Force. Happy birthday. And then a happy birthday to Mrs. Vida Dabanka of Mamponting. That is from Eunice, your daughter. And then a happy birthday to Daniel Penu or Pensu. This one is from Joshua. Happy birthday to you. For the 6 minutes past hour of 9 a.m. meeting at the Masanson for Kojo Preko Dankwah Kessben TV. The Masana face 92.9 FM. Yeah, the Masibi Brava. Pacho to your honor.
You know, can say provincial.
Yes.
Anna or your boss CEO.
Yes.
Or call a Kigali. Okodru Airport. On no name sir order even stop list. Because the name say ye hwehwemu a ye din ehwehwe no bibia ni ho ne ye nkankyere okra a standard practice security for ye hwehwe onsemu a ye hu se problem bia ni ho ne ye jawo nti okra wonnim se na oda national security radar but oda so na omudi akoto stop list se mempie okodru airport no moche no kan se oda stop list adwuma wo ye or bust say no problem we suspend 8 days in custody. I spend 8 days and up to now assembly come free bill.
Okay.
Omon kan wasem kra bill.
All right.
But anka omutu din ono kra de oman tu din say o wies ka bi. Ka omutu din a baby a obefa bi abusuafo nyina. De ye kan say ye mani nso ho a.
Okay. All right.
Memma enkoduru baby e ma menkasa me nso me ba ma ye bi.
Okay. All right.
Emwa democracy no.
Na honorable then na be Bank of Ghana governor ba na ye pese nyina yetie bi na mo say close door no na eno na esese ye adan ansema ekoso no mo be se beti bi na ehu no kra wo mu ana se den a eden na sie as a minority for adwa bebere na so nhana ntia asesa da asema
na Minda His Excellency John Dramani Mahama for his leadership. Kojo Eba Bank of Ghana no Honorable Amakofi Boa, the minister responsible for lands and natural resources. Waya DB ASC Ebona Baso or ministry ho as lands minister. And Kojo being managing that ministry is not easy because social na your mind and one sema be frame. But then the executive instrument na ye 144 Emma emre twa mu bia nche ya binder that breso sebi Sir John of blessed memory no of forestry commission woni ade on be chire mu say part of Achimota forest yetumi ye free mu ye realignment ni ade no His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ene ne sector minister agya to mu say sa ayi no yenyi fi ho ma Achimota forest gaining its status as a forest reserve. See the Baya, Onim said that's the only forest, Kojo, a protected a greater Accra now. Sisia, who share the air coso, ozone layer, everything depleting, who share climate change near the near forest, and so you better ten kakra. I didn't chinasa. It's a bomb minister Basso. E wana mu etu omo anya ne sa keke omo te a special monitoring team say obi bia aban sa say oben encroaching nso no we will deal with you, and these are proactive measures minister take here me for opportunity en bona baso. Kojo coming back to parliament and brad yes parliament no omo say MPP na make asa me say omo leadership crisis and an opesa na zigan so start no any saying as members of parliament, we have every right as part of oversight responsibility duty. No, say we being koso any institution, any sector beyond, you put it in a question form, either being oral, either being written, or even as part of that, either being urgent. Speaker be admit na ya capture no or order paper anymore. Now at the end of the day, no, the minister responsible for that question, no, or that ministry will come to parliament and respond to your questions. Kojo Sahane Koso. And then I Kojo upon Kroma or MPP member of parliament. Or no Najimunu, no maybe a Koso or Bank of Ghana. Say how governor etumi stabilize a dollar, ye cedi no. Governor sika wa cushion into the system. Ama cedi no any dollar no stabilize. Bank of Ghana losses be or no Najimunu. Akoso no Bank of Ghana no the governor no debate me about betri no kojo o share Bank of Ghana omajuma kese pa ne say unim say omo ye mother of all banks, omo ye independent institution, omo so no omo ye the regulator of all banking units in this country. They are not into daily transaction like the various banker omo ye. It is a community bank, that's a rural bank me chie mo adwuma fo ne emu apamfo nyina kojo enti it is a special unit yes ye nyina no ye need achiri, and nobody prevents anybody so bebusa sa question na say obe performing any parliamentary duty kojo empanfo say ye wo ade nyina ho kwan nanso ye nyina na fata something like that. Andra wonim the governor of Bank of Ghana ye Radisson ora chamber obetina asena ena minority leader area Fenya marking. Oh sorry, Mr. Speaker, I would please like to know if the governor of Bank of Ghana is in the chamber today to respond to the question which has been captured in our order paper. And the speaker no say, Honorable Afenya Markins, minority leader, when did you ever ask of any minister who's is able to appear before parliament? That's not ever been the duty. When the ministers come, it is a mandate of the speaker to invite that person responsible to answer questions. You know. Now when I want to say ni panic to na babu say, governor no abaso be yin sem na no. So say dey ni nyina na say agro die bi. That's why the able leader, the leader of our time, the majority leader, Yura Mama Yarega, say MPP members of parliament, they believe in the optics. Like the media, the camera, than performing their mandate, their duty as accountability. No, it's got your year born a tough one. And right here, Basso say, "Oba parliament, we are masters of our own rule." Okay. And now, your boss say your call say your converge not your normal setting. No, na say your call your meeting. I've forgotten. I'll get it for you before. See, you no normal meeting, no. Now we come together to meet her. It's either say, Kojo, now I say at the higher committee level, no, higher committee of the whole. See, a meeting committee of the whole now. Kojo, it's say any beja tum sense and chop for ni ho, and I say my man and chop for ni day. Engo into on that score, no. Kojo say ebi awa say meeting where the man and chop for ho. Na say men so me say my man and chop for ni ho. Kojo, the end say we go into voting. Then the speaker will call for votes. Into vote then if the majority carries the day, enough. If the minority carry the day, okay. But Edu say yes, I deal with here. Bank of Ghana is a sensitive institution. Bank of Ghana onim say the business class being confident in the banking unit, and you know man na say kwa bonten na se any governor ni share we no kan sembi na say most person mo the press conference our minimum the normal press conference my some more ya 1,000 you can go out and engage the media say governor ne buy and say no be kan but omo ye na speaker say yen going to vote no one omo say omo walk out. Okay. And now sure governor ni read them hona na here afanyama me see me ba parliament Kojo me 50 year mu na me who be that say minister be inviting some answer question na minister na ba no to na obenya minority leader obe sorry say Mr. Speaker question nti na minister we ya banana that is all say omo na no mo yin na say they just want to do something na governor we yambo na ba so Kojo me banana me read baby na quick one
4 minutes na canon
quick one 4 minutes waka Kojo ye buy what this governor is doing say you be stable city no na juma ba kono no it's the city has been stabilized inflation yeah they ba single digit he has done it confidence in the economy he has done it now o share car MPP boy awa 60.1 million Ghana cedis in 2022 I was just
and I saying negative equity na saying let me and a negative equity no 93 billion.
Let me give you here Kojo. It will share car omujato ho na ni nyina mu Kojo. NBC obianka say you dwane away from accountability. Na mom say yes he who alleges no must always prove. Until someone prove they can engage the people and prove they have several ways. They can come back to the chamber, put another question. Then omunye say you best city closed door way. We are ready for them. No more than say me the man who say best stress say you Ken Ofuriata or some man as a finance minister. Oh kono na eka wo krom ha. Yes so mumu anomra no be yiano. So that's exactly what happened in the parliament yesterday.
3 minutes if I miss you why but get to be on that.
Ghana NDC for say omo ayade yi nyina ne yehu se dollar no egina omo say omo ton gold yen say omo do gold na eye na ayi bie ni ho a magic bie ni ho a ka ho gold na ba omi a epegu ho no eno na omo ton na omo de ye the proofs nyina e buy to the extent that ene your gold holding no a free 31 tons about 18 tons.
I remember one say we the savage if you
maybe savage if you want because on ni chire mo no e propaganda the obet me achire Bank of Ghana because on hold do sa gold no savage if on eto o to a untimi chire nipa na gold no e won nsam a oto gu ho ma ye no ono na wo se wo chire iti Kojo Ponkroma say Betchrayen between 2025 up to ene sika sen na wa pompo agum. Inflation ene be 4% me boa 4% no. With the 16 billion Ghana cedi ena de ma bank for some more fasika e mankrofo. Eno you captured it in your statement it was say ni nyina be chirim. All right. Ena o throw the answers e buy. What throw answers in the buy no. Omo we anu wia on be busa follow up questions because data na o dey ba no ensisi so na say wonu say Ghana ya sanction yen say ya manipulate data just na say ya so data na o dey ba ensisi so enti won bra be chirim wo bedru ha mo si insentrofo mpie si asem na ye bisa na miensa no we anu kura e o paper mu ye busa ni follow up because say we busa me say menkasa o me follow up ye be busa ni follow up nti bibie ni ho anka ye betimi aye man centrofo ni ntina munye ayarga se centrofo no e report nsem na papa ne beka sidi no e be say
you never said that
I have the video is on my wall
never said that
was it sidi no e be say
you never said that
eduti de bia ye kasa sa sidi no artificial enra omama Ghana fo nyina wo say artificial na oman no ye nyina ya japade ye nyina isikasem governor be kirema wo say Ochirema, Sidi ni say.
He never said that.
Yeah, wow.
He never said that.
No can say.
Osi a sitting no. Mnyani nyina na essence central for.
Osi ya messenger for the bar.
Wankasa. He never
said that. I want Facebook wo obi abra. Osi Sidi ni ka say.
What's that here na men say.
Na dey tell say.
Yes.
Tama Addison e wo ho no. Yes. Mahama Yarga efforso ye e ma central for cover.
On the man say as part of
exactly. So ye yet me ama yaye. Sidi na say.
Okay.
Na say yema Sidi ni say.
Mana.
Ah, me that say.
Omo say work out before.
We see. Omo say economy.
Na day of work.
Kojo.
Even some crowd omo.
Kojo. Omo say economy no.
Economy is see.
I'm telling you because you see. So we say 11 cedis to the dollar no.
Yeah.
Say yema Bank of Ghana edin chiremu ba. Na central for Ekama Ghana 40.
Oh, I don't misinform. He never said
dollar ni be say you see ni be say
he never said that.
Okay say
my power button.
Okay say no be
already I miss.
Yeah see no.
I want to be cool. It's 10 o'clock exactly. I'm gonna be a passport, you know. Better not say homeboy, and I say, yeah, my man, Wild Muhammad. Essential for Mutia, see the best say. Mate, heavily producer Richard appears upon Fifi Addison. Better technical team not say, Amos. Danny. I ran to refinity deal. Better when you say, we are back again tomorrow, same time, Friday. Yeah, but tonight, that can you so. Okay, Ronaldo technical. But I see baby Ronaldo. Okay, me that say. And enjoy me at 8 p.m. today this evening. That was the point on Kessben TV. Last time tonight in doing come on from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Sports made for action. It's next. And I was saying,
who's winning the cup? Spain or Argentina?
Oh, Argentina be fast.
Oh, yeah,
Argentina be fast. Yeah, Argentina. I mean, Argentina na ni ekasa no.
Football god.
O just here. Inti ere be papa. Yera ma see ha and the rich be dey see. Sports is next.
Asama to nyanko na to baby ankemfa ho. Nenso metene baby anka me pema yeden. Nenso wadoma nkoma bo ade ebo nipa bata nipa ho. Obi ada na nyanko.